Welcome to Bad Ping, the official podcast of CyberTwits. This episode is brought to you by our official Redbubble store. You'll hear about that later on in the podcast. Today we have Matt.
Yo.
Mogg.
Hello.
Laura.
I'm dying.
Megan.
Hi.
And Morgan.
Yo. Morgan.
Yeah, we have a couple people from non-pros back again this month because Morgan's accent is too good to have on just one episode. So
Also because we're running out of ideas.
Yeah.
Wow.
The actual conversation
to talk about right now. So this is like there's no baseball going on. There's no
there's nothing. There's
no movies to talk about. There's no
the best part
shows coming out.
Video games is a big hit right now.
Video games, yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of video games, can we talk really quick about GTA 5 being made free on
about
the Epic
Raid Shadow Legends
and about how GTA broke Epic's launcher. I forget exactly how many people just went on there.
I was one of them.
Speaking of video games, now's a good time to talk about our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends is an intense moment. No.
We are not sponsored.
But yeah, I heard it was broken. I went on there. I'm like, is it really broken? The whole Epic Games is fine, but once you click store, it just freaks out and says error 404. Go away. Stop, please.
Like,
you're killing me.
GTA 5 so bad. They were like, let's just crash Epic Games.
And
by the way,
let's just
you're giving away GTA 5 for free. What kind of insane deal is that?
Plus,
I mean, I bought
GTA
it for like $10, I think.
Plus, aren't they giving away like a lot of the DLC too? For free?
Yeah, they're giving away like the main DLC that everybody gets with it. So they have like it's like a jump starter DLC for your characters, so you don't have to grind, because
that's the only
stores to get shit.
That's the only thing with playing GTA Online on the Xbox One is that I started out with literally nothing, so I'm just kind of grinding. But
that was Gavin's complaint.
Yeah, speaking of Epic, Tony Hawk Pro Skater is coming back. Is getting a full-on ground-up remake. Personally, I'm excited. I'm personally waiting on Tony Hawk's Underground, but Pro Skater is also really cool. So, ground-up remake.
We're gonna get 3 and 4 before Underground.
No, I know we do.
And then
I never played any of the Tony Hawk games.
Oh my god! Now is your chance. They are
Pro Skaters. The Pro Skaters are good. But Underground is just, I don't know if it's nostalgia for Underground, but Underground's just so good.
That was more of an American.
There's a few games that like I played just for nostalgia. Like one day I got bored and bought Feeding Frenzy 2 on my computer for like 99 cents and I destroyed it in like 5 hours.
I bought all the Commander Keen games are on Steam.
Commander Keen.
There's one
and
game
I played the shit out of them on my grandma and grandpa's.
One PS2 game that I really wish they would remaster.
Attack of the Power of Juju.
No, Sean Palmer's
just me?
Pro Snowboarder. I used to play that all the fucking time.
Dude, they should remake the SSX games, specifically Tricky and 3. Those 2 games are so good. They should remaster those.
They should remaster Battlefront 2 and actually make a good game.
Yeah.
In the works right now that if they work on remastering so many things, all the other games are just going to get put on hold.
See, here's the thing. I mean,
Cyberpunk 2077.
Think about this. Think about this right now.
That's another problem.
Remaster companies are so far different than all the AAA companies. Like, because they're specific development companies that exclusively focus on remastering old games, like Blind Squirrel. They don't do anything outside of remastering.
There was one game that I know that said was remastered. It was Kingdom Hearts 1, but it was actually they had to remake the entire game because somebody deleted the files.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
I remember that.
Wow.
Oh, that hurt.
They just remade the entire game and called it remastered. It's like dedicated.
Could you imagine dumping the wrong file? Like, oh, you can get rid of this, and this.
And it's not a small game either.
Oh, and you just drag, drop, and it's gone forever.
Could you imagine being the guy who deleted Kingdom Hearts?
That person was fired immediately.
I guarantee
It'd be like the
No, that
save
person
file
was
for
lynched.
Shadow Israfel with the Oddcast, if y'all remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I didn't have Kingdom Hearts 1, but I had Kingdom Hearts 2.
I prefer Kingdom Hearts 2 over 1.
Kingdom Hearts 1 is good. Just play 1 and 2, but if you want to understand the story, which you don't, trust me,
It's a hard story.
just play like all the stupid handheld spin-offs and play 358 Days Over 2 or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
There's one game that I played on PlayStation 2, and this is before I was 18. This is the first 18 game I ever played. Well, technically, my first PS2 18 game I ever played, and it was called Altered Beast, and it was really cool. I mean, I got stuck in one level, but it was ace because you could transform at any time into this
and it's like a werewolf guy.
Yeah. And to be honest, if they did something like that with it, I mean, just remake it into something that looks nicer, because I mean the quality was nice anyway at the time, but
there are 2 games that I desperately need remastered right now, outside of Attack and the Power of Juju, because that is
they need to remaster
my childhood. But they are remastering the new SpongeBob or an old SpongeBob game.
Oh yeah,
they are.
Yeah,
the SpongeBob movie game.
No, they're doing a Battle for Bikini Bottom, but
oh my god, really?
Yeah,
there was the very first SpongeBob game I played was the one from the first movie.
Oh yeah,
it's actually such a good game.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. But the same company that, this company is supposedly remastering all the games from this other, the company that made the SpongeBob and Tack and all the big games. So we could get that, but that's not what I'm talking about. I want a remaster of Quidditch World Cup. That game was the shit. That is the pinnacle of sports games.
Oh my god,
it's so good. It's
of all the games you want to have remastered, you pick Quidditch World Cup.
Quidditch World Cup was so good.
I really like the Harry Potter games that they had for the PS2.
The rest of them were good too. I also want the Sarge's Heroes games remastered. All the old Army men.
I had, to be honest, I didn't really have any Harry Potter games except for the what's the second? What's the second one? Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets.
Dude, you're British. You should know this shit.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna defend her. Being British is not a requirement.
I haven't watched.
But she went to Hogwarts. How doesn't she know it?
Rather should be at Hogwarts than deal with my regular life right now.
I wish I did get to go to Hogwarts. That'd be so cool.
I think the world does.
That's every kid's dream.
Yeah, I know. I love to go to Hogwarts.
I never got my letter of acceptance.
I don't have to learn math. I get to learn potions instead.
No,
there's arithmecy.
You go to a college. You go to have an admission. It's always your level of math. It's always your level of math in school.
Oh.
I can mix 2 ingredients to make it kill you, but
I drink a lot of ginger.
Anybody can do that, just in general.
I just never understood that because it's like when you need to scale up potions and shit, you have to know the math to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how do they know this?
Laura, stop ruining my joke.
No,
I don't even know what you said.
Well, actually, whatever.
Shut up.
All right. So Morgan, you're going on about how you. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
The Chamber of Secrets, PS2 Harry Potter games.
Yeah.
PS2 Chamber of Secrets and why the game sucks. Yeah.
Fuck you. That game is great.
Oh, I loved
all Harry Potter games are awful.
I had it for PC, but I loved the game. It was ace.
The first one was solid. The second one was even better because it's just the first one, but with there's more shit to do.
I thought you were gonna end it with the second one's good because it's the first one.
Literally just the first one.
Actually, what game was it? It was the sixth Harry Potter game for the Wii. Was actually really
good. I didn't play any after the second one.
That
I
one.
wanted to get the third one, but then I just played Lego Harry Potter and
Lego Harry Potter.
100% of those.
I love those Lego games so much. Those were like my.
Those are my first PS2 games.
Lego Star Wars. That was
time to play that.
Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, dude.
No. Coming in, I think it's at like October 10th. We're gonna get.
I'm so
Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker saga. Dude, I am so hyped.
I will pay $60.
Dude, I will pay.
I played Lego Star Wars before they combined them.
Yeah, right. I did too. I started back in the day with Lego Star Wars 1.
Back in my day.
Back in the day.
You guys are like in your 20s and you're acting like you're like 80s. You're acting like you're 80 years old.
We're fucking old as shit.
Yeah, 21. I'm middle aged.
Yeah, you're 21. I think Megan is the oldest.
Yeah, I'm 26.
26. Morgan is like, you're like 20?
23.
23, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 17. I'm like,
oh, my hip.
No, I know.
I'm so old.
I'm 21. I can't relate. That's
I feel like me.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Megan, me, and then Mogg, I think.
Then the rest of us are just whippersnappers, I guess.
Yep.
No, you're all young fucks.
Too much shit in my lifetime to be called a young whippersnapper. I will
the way I threw out my
physically
back a
fight
couple days
anyone
ago.
who tells me different.
I was playing spike ball and I went to go jump for it, and it was like, oh, that didn't feel good.
Yeah.
When that happened.
Yeah.
I just moved in such a way that my back said, "I hate you."
Yep.
Daily occurrence for me.
That's very interesting.
It doesn't help that I haven't done any exercise in 2 months.
That was your mistake. Always stretch, dude. Even if you're not doing anything else, always stretch.
I mean,
although I did buy a VR headset, so Beat Saber's been making me sweat.
Yeah, that's a good workout. Don't you love it though when you're just walking somewhere, it doesn't matter where, and your legs just give out on you? Your knees or your ankles. I get both all the time, and I almost fall down the stairs.
When that's happening, but then you're also like in socks on like tile or something, so you slip and you go to catch yourself, but then your ankle gives out, because that happened to me yesterday at work.
Oh shit!
Oh god!
Mind you, it's not just my two bosses in the house. It's my bosses, her 2 kids, and the one's fiance. So both her son and her daughter watch me wipe the fuck out.
Well,
and because I've fought for so long, I know how to fall correctly. So I did like a half roll and got up in like one fluid motion, and they both looked at me like I was insane.
Wizardry.
I've done this a couple of times.
I'm a witch.
Well, I've done this a couple of times where I'm walking down the stairs and my legs give out, and I just like slide down the stairs with my back, and it just
Ethan, you're 17. You don't get to talk about your joints giving out.
No. Okay,
you're not allowed to.
Have you guys ever been excited about getting like a mattress? Like, have I reached that part of my life? I'm not even joking. It happened by chance. A mattress. Like, it happened by chance. Someone that my mom knows from work, she posted on Facebook like, hey, the company sent us the wrong like size mattress. They're not reimbursing us. They're not taking it back. Like, this is how much it is. PM, like, message me if you want it. And mom's like describing it to me, and it's like a foam mattress, and it's a full. And I have really bad joint issues and like back problems and shit. I've never slept better than when I had like a Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Tempur-Pedics are so nice.
And I'm currently like sitting on my floor on my old mattress, looking at my new mattress, and I can't wait to like sleep on it tonight. But I got so fucking excited about a mattress.
I think there's a certain age where all of a sudden interior design and anything that you can put in your house just becomes the best thing ever, and it's just
Well,
a
it's
weird
yep,
transition.
Half of my Amazon list currently is organizational shit.
I will say this: that age is about 24.
21. I'm early as always.
I'm excited to get
21.
Because once I moved into my own place, that's all I ever want to buy is interior design stuff.
It's
But
like,
that
ooh, this
makes
plant
sense
looks
'cause
really
you live
nice.
alone and you can like have stuff the way you want it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person that doesn't really care. Like I'm excited to get. I need a new desk. Like that's something I'm excited for.
Yeah, me too. I need.
Once I get a new desk, I'm not gonna like. I can live in a box if I wanted to. If there was enough room in like a storage container, I could
live in
that. Give me a generator and just a little bit of electricity. I'm good, man. I love small spaces.
Just a quick question, Matt. What are you wearing right now?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, so you're not wearing official non-frozen CyberTwits merch from Red Bull?
I was wondering where that comment was going.
I was hella concerned.
This podcast brought to you by Redbubble. Redbubble makes it super easy to make our merch without paying hundreds of dollars worth to get something made and shipped, because that's a pain in the ass. All you have to do is go to nonprofessional.redbubble.com or click the link in the description to see all the official CyberTwits designs. We have t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and joking facts for this, we have some pretty amazing socks. And another great thing about Redbubble is how user-friendly it is. The money comes straight from Redbubble into the creator's pocket, and they have environmentally friendly materials and shirts. So what are you waiting for? Go to redbubble.com now and get your designs out there.
Ethan, have I ever told you I hated you?
Yeah, you have numerous times.
It also blows my mind that we actually have a merch store.
I know.
That like little ad read about the dumb fucking merch store. I just chugged a whole bunch of fucking alcohol.
During the thing.
By the way, the segue. I specifically wrote down the segue into the ad read, knowing that someone would get uncomfortable just asking, "What are you wearing?"
I was not prepared, but the second you asked, I'm like, yeah.
It made sense when you did it.
You're just like, absolutely nothing. I was like, okay, sweet. I can easily transition into the ad read. So yeah, go to Redbubble.
It would have been really funny if no one just said anything.
Anyway, Redbubble.
So can we talk about something that just got announced earlier this week?
Yeah, sure.
So Hamilton coming out on Disney Plus on July 3rd.
Yes, July 3rd. So I sent Megan. I think it was a TikTok, and it's a like drinking challenge. It's like drink every time someone says the word shot in Hamilton. Megan's like, I'm like, this is how we die.
Would be dead on the floor.
Shot.
Like, I want to do it just to see, but I also don't want to die.
Dude, watch party.
Who's not watching?
We should do a watch party, but it's going to consist of me singing horribly.
Oh, me too.
I've never
Who's gonna join me in not
seen it? It's a play, if I'm correct. Hamilton.
Sure,
Yes,
it's musical.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
musical.
I thought so.
Plague.
I'm sitting here like Hamilton. I've heard of this.
I've heard of this monstrosity.
It's Shakespeare.
Oh
No.
If you guys want to watch it, I'll pull up the stream, but I will not be watching it.
Well, maybe by July I'll have figured out how to fucking do it on my side, because I just have to move some things in order to try it.
I will refuse to watch that play.
Why?
Because I don't like musicals, and I've heard so much about it that it's like, yeah, okay, shut up.
The Greatest Showman's
I
a
get
good
it.
musical, though.
I get
we
that
should
it's
watch
supposed to
that.
be really
Great
good. Yeah,
musical.
I've heard that
I
it's
love
actually.
it.
Showman's ass.
I haven't heard. You know, this is so good. You have to watch it a million times for The Greatest Showman. But I have heard that about Hamilton, and no one shits up about it, and that's why I'm not going to watch it.
Oh, is this going back to like the Panic at the Disco Fall Out Boy thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right for him. We're not even going to get into that again. I don't even want to. Oh, other exciting news that came out this week. Oh no! Fuck!
What?
You spilled your tequila?
Fuck. Oh no, I really hope this is not broken. So you know, if you have an iPhone, you know that like when you have a regular headphone jack and you have to have like the little connector bit to plug into your iPhone.
The dongle.
The dongle. That just fell into my cider.
God.
No.
So
Go put it in rice.
Android homies.
I'll live. It's fine. I don't give a shit enough. I also have Bluetooth headphones, so it's not like bad things.
But you have to care about the dongle because those are like $100.
No, it's not. Not
How much is it?
Not this like $7 thing I bought off Amazon.
Okay, yeah.
It'll take
you buy the
about
official thing for $80. I love it.
But like,
I thought you bought the official thing for like $80.
Fuck! I'm a cheap bitch. What the fuck do you think I am?
It's like me with my Oculus. I can have it wired.
That's what I was saying before tragedy struck.
Can we have that on a soundboard? I'm a cheap bitch.
Okay.
What are you talking about, Laura? Before.
The other exciting news that we got, like show-wise, from Disney Plus this week is Uncle Rick from Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Fucking announced that we're gonna have a series. Each season is based on one of the books. I'm so fucking excited.
Oh, that just reminds me of those awful Percy Jackson movies that they made years ago.
Yeah. So the awful ones are now going to be like non-existent once Disney gets a hold of it.
Non-existence. Like the Lightning Thief is the only like media. I'm like, the Lightning Thief is correct. We'll take that, like the musical. But then every other movie, anything else they put out, I'm like, you can go fuck yourself.
There's 3 movies that don't exist, and it's the Lightning Thief movies and Avatar: Last Airbender movie.
Oh God,
we don't talk about
on Netflix.
There is no movie in Bossing. There is no movie in Bossing. Say.
They're making a live-action Avatar again with Netflix though this time.
Be great though.
I feel really bad about
someone made a fake trailer and I got so pissed because like I saw it and they had Jackie Chan as Uncle Iroh and I'm like, if this doesn't happen, I will be upset.
Those are the kind of things that I always hate whenever it's like a fan-made trailer, but it's not. Like, you can't tell that it's a fan-made trailer. Like, it looks official.
Yeah, the fan-made trailers are better than you
hire this man.
So hype. Yeah. And then, like, a real trailer comes out for something, you're like, I don't accept this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad for my brother because he's starting to get, like, really into Avatar: Last Airbender now. And so he was so excited to watch the Last Airbender movie. Because he's like, I like how...
Did you tell him don't?
You let him watch the first little bit.
Let him watch the first 2 minutes.
No, I let him watch the whole thing because he wanted to watch it. I'm like, okay. And he liked it. So I'm probably going to
disown him.
You're going to abort him.
I probably will because if you like that movie, no offense, but you suck.
No, so, that just means like it's good for like 6-year-olds who don't know what the hell's happening.
Yeah, but once they say or is it Ong? It's like I'm out.
No,
I'm like, fuck that,
motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's where I like got to like the first like name drop, and I'm like, I'm gonna turn this off now.
There's actually somebody in that movie that voice acted in the show, and whenever they said his name, you could see her cringe. You can see her twitch a little bit, and you're like,
"Oh my god, I'm deceased."
What's her name? Seychell, whatever, something weird.
Yeah,
she was in Legend of Korra.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and another horrible thing related to Avatar.
Fuck you! Shut up. Legend of Korra is great.
Legend of Korra sucked.
Legend of Korra is fan-fucking-tastic. It's not as good as Last Airbender, but it's fucking great.
It's so bad.
Eat my shit.
Explain yourself, Ethan.
In your mouth.
Dude,
I will open your mouth up and take a massive dump directly into it. No lube.
That wasn't appetizer friendly.
I don't give a shit if it's appetizer friendly or not.
I think we're beyond that point.
I'm not saying any of my opinions. Apparently, I suck about myself.
So Morgan, why do you agree with me?
Well, Morgan doesn't agree with shit.
I don't have opinions on the Avatar movie. To be honest,
You fence-sitting son of a bitch.
I watched it. I watched the film back when it came out. You know, I can't remember how long it's been. Such a long time since it came out, but I remember going to see it and thinking, yeah, I kind of like it. And now it's like I tried to watch the Lion King, the live action one.
The Lion King was so depressing.
Last
That was
night,
depressing.
and I had to stop watching it. Like,
I couldn't watch it because
it's so bad.
You can't get rid of
It's
you can't replace Jeremy Irons.
I mean,
you can't replace Nathan Lane. You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, CGI is fantastic. Like,
I don't care about the rest of them.
the,
You cannot
Hyena song isn't in it, so like irrelevant.
But the thing is that if you look at the actual animation, like from like 1997, I think that's when it came out.
94.
And the one now, it's nothing compared to it. Like the music is nothing like it. You know, it's weird how they
changed the music a little bit just to give it its own feel.
That The Lion King is actually a ripoff of an old Japanese movie called
I've heard that theory. I looked it up, and it's not true.
Not true.
It's literally the same plot.
No, it's not.
Literally the same plot.
The plot is literally Hamlet, I think.
Yeah, the plot is literally
Hamlet.
Yeah,
you could see if it what you could see a thing, but to be honest, I didn't see any sort of resemblance to it. It's Kimba.
Kimba the White Lion.
And I know
Kimba! Oh god, Kimba's.
And I know that I had a dog called Kimba.
Kimba's interesting. Oh god.
Can we talk about the possibility of a live action Hercules though?
Oh
yes.
Yes. You get a nice big muscular man.
People are talking Chris Pratt.
Luffy will be all about it.
That's Luffy's kind of type of movie.
I will fucking revolt. Like I love Chris Pratt. Don't get me wrong. He's not Hercules.
Not Chris Pratt.
He's not.
I don't know if Chris Pratt. Dude.
Who? Ryan
Danny
Reynolds
DeVito needs to be in the movie. That's all.
He has to be in the movie.
He was already Phil in the animated version.
Yeah,
I know,
that's why he has to be in it.
I don't want it.
Also, Ryan. Well, it has to be James Woods, otherwise I'm out.
Oh yeah, James Woods.
Because James Woods was the original, and it's not something you can't replace that charisma. Watch Mojo said RDJ, and that's okay. I'd be okay with that. But
I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's my issue. But Ryan Reynolds has to be Narcissus.
Yeah. Kind of like that. I like that.
Or Channing Tatum, one of the two, but probably Ryan Reynolds.
Channing Tatum.
Ryan to be so much better at it though.
Ryan Reynolds is just that. He's just that. Like, he's got that personality of like. I mean, he was Deadpool, so it just makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Channing Tatum would be just funnier. I feel like.
Oh yeah,
because you wouldn't expect because Channing Tatum is really underrated as like a comedy actor. He was amazing.
He's actually really funny.
He's not underrated about it. People understand he's also a comedy actor because of 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, but I mean, like people.
Also, somebody said Robert Downey Jr. should be Hades.
Oh my god! Please.
I could like him being super sassy would be great.
Him as a
that he would be really good. But like, I don't think they can replace James Woods.
No, of course not.
It's gonna be really hard to fill James Woods' shoes.
Because young Hercules is Tom Holland. Yeah, that would work.
That would work.
Oh my gosh, that'd be great.
Yeah, Tom Holland.
Like that the skinny Herc.
Skinny Herc. Dude, but
Chris Evans says actual Hercules.
Just get all the Avengers together.
Yeah, just bring them all back.
That's the one thing I don't want to see happen with Disney movies.
Just as a meme, how about they have Michael Cera be skinny Hercules?
Michael, that would be funny.
Actually, that'd be fucking hilarious.
That'd be very funny.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, pain and panic.
Panic.
Should be no, they said Nick Kroll and John Mulaney, which would be funny.
Yeah, that'd be
But
funny.
Hear me out. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg and Nick Frost is Pain and
Yeah.
Panic.
Please.
Yeah.
I need them back together again.
So
They're so good.
Oh, who are the? It was Jack Black and Jason Mora in like Day One.
Jack Black and David Cross. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
I gotta look up this movie now.
I really want the live action Hercules now. I'm telling you, Michael Cera. Genius.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh,
Shaun of the Dead.
Excellent film.
It's such a good film. Is that? It's so funny.
Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Yeah.
I didn't like that film as a kid because it traumatized me as a kid. But
What
I
film?
thought
Oh,
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Oh my god.
As a lot of people as a kid.
If you're watching that movie as a child, you know you're gonna be like seeing zombies out of the corner of your eye every 2 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
literally, that was me. Like, I walked in to my mum, like, watching it, and it was at the bit where the guy with the glasses, and he gets like ripped in half by these zombies.
Oh yeah.
And I saw that, and I must have been like 7, 8 at the time,
That's beautiful.
and immediately my mind went full on zombies. And I'd never watched it again. I stopped watching it, and then went back to it because it came back on, and I fell in love with it again. It's
Such a great movie.
But I do remember that moment. I was just like, to be honest, that's the only moment I won't watch in the whole film. Like, I'll just skip that bit because I just don't like anything to do with like stuff like that. It's just
Yeah. Don't watch Criminal Minds.
Yeah,
But I
Criminal
love
Minds.
Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds is fucking great, fam.
So
I'm
good.
finally on season 5.
Oh, also, Megan, if you don't finish it in like your time frame, you can always use my Netflix, right?
I was on season.
Okay.
Just in case, because I know your brother's canceling
Yeah.
soon.
You see, the thing is, now I can watch certain things now without being squeamish because I've sort of gone past the phase of I know
But
the
your
fact that,
taste is developed.
yeah, I know the fact that
Just
this
watch
stuff
The
is
Witcher.
real.
Oh, that's it.
I know the fact that this isn't
You're
real.
desensitized.
Like the blood and guts and stuff isn't real. So
Mhm.
now I know that if I watch it, it won't be like I can't be affected by it.
Mhm.
Like, but obviously as a kid, you kind of just don't have that concept.
Yeah,
Yet. You still
Mhm.
think it's. So
Mhm.
it's like,
I mean, to be fair, in some capacities, it still is real. Just it's not human blooding guts. It's
I think-
sometimes pig blooding guts.
yeah.
Yeah,
Universe.
Like,
This.
I think the first show that really got me into gore was Attack on Titan.
Oh fuck.
Ooh,
Like,
Attack on Titan.
Like I watched it, I was like, oh,
I mean,
okay.
have you seen The Shining? Have you guys seen The Shining?
Shining.
No,
Shining.
I haven't
Well,
watched
that's
very many horrors.
It's literally a scene where there's an elevator, and at the end of the elevator, like this guy like has a vision, and it's just blood. And
Yep.
what
Wasn't
it is horse blood, I think, but like
Oh,
because of it. And I didn't know about it, until I figured it out. I thought, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah,
I thought it was,
I thought it was like cherry Kool-Aid or something.
yeah, but no, it's actual blood.
Cool.
Like, wow.
yeah,
Stephen King
actual
went
blood
all-
is insane.
They
Yeah.
went all out on that one. It's a good film. It's a good film. It's Shining.
Excellent film. It got quiet.
This is great. I love awkward silences. It's my favorite. It's my favorite part of the podcast.
Anyone want to hear a sweet nothing?
No.
I don't think I want to hear from you.
Wow. Okay. That was surprisingly blunt.
Actually, we were on the
Yes,
topic
it's
of
called
Greek
I'm getting
stuff.
to the
where-
end of my drinks. So
Speaking of blunt, no, it's good.
Yes, this thing is blunt. I'm gonna fucking stab you with it.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember
All right.
being a kid and
I'm
Mogg
good.
was saying something.
I remember being a kid and I remember I wasn't really fortunate to have the internet as a kid. Like it was mainly here and there. But what I'd do is as a kid I'd play Half-Life, Quake, Doom, like the original Doom, and I'd play like did I say Far Cry? I said Far Cry, didn't I? And my dad, who I've played Doom, which is like, 15 at the time, or 16, 18. He wouldn't let me play GTA, like the original GTA. And the thing is, I'd be like, but wait a minute, you let me play Quake, which is technically like
worse.
Violence.
10 times more graphics than the original GTA.
But I was like, I just didn't get that logic. Luckily, I'm not old enough to first. I don't know. I mean, I've grown up with a lot of.
Well, see, here's the thing. Violence is one thing. Killing innocent civilians for no reason other than to kill them is an entirely different thing.
100 points to hit the guy in the wheelchair.
Same thing.
Yeah, sorry, you're correct. But my point is, as you know, I can see where a father would not want, like, he wouldn't give a shit if you played Doom or Quake, because you're killing bad guys. You're just killing fucking, you're killing demons. You're killing, what have you, that's trying to kill you. It's almost a pacifist thing, because someone's going to try to shoot you, but you're going to shoot them instead and shoot them first. But then there's GTA, where you can just walk up to a group of civilians and just fire.
And fire a lot.
Much like No Russian.
And they just run away, and if you don't hit them, you can hit them again once you reload.
I was going to say target practice.
Or you can drive in a car, or you can get in a car and.
Yeah. GTA is
it's a wild game. There's also nudity. That's another big thing.
Yeah.
There isn't.
That's the only reason. Yeah, that's the only reason. Like my mom was so like strict on it. She goes, "I don't care if you're shooting people. I don't care if you're doing this and that. But God damn it, if I see a nipple."
You walk into your room. You just walk into her room, Mom.
God, that's scary.
Nipple.
But the other day, my friend, he got a hold of the FBI's Instagram account, because they have an Instagram for some reason. Everybody's like, haha, you just got this guy. But he texted them saying, "Do you guys do delivery?"
Nice.
And then when they didn't respond, he put in, "Okay, I'll like 2 large pepperoni pizzas, a large Coke, and an order of cheesy breadsticks."
Dumbass.
I'm like, dude, is that really worth it? He goes, hell yeah, it's worth it.
Mogg was saying something before he got cut off.
Oh, sorry about that.
Weren't you saying something about the fucking Greeks or whatever?
Oh, yeah. Netflix is also making a Greek and Roman god show currently as well.
Cool.
That'll be interesting.
So, like, we got The Witcher, maybe a good Greek and god show, Avatar: Last Airbender live action, Percy Jackson. It's all coming together.
Except Percy Jackson's gonna be shit because the books were shit.
Ooh.
Hot take.
Hot take.
But actually,
here's a hot take.
I don't know. I can't form a valid opinion.
You want to hear a hot take?
I'm not reading them either.
Fire. Get it? Because
shut up.
Hot. Okay.
Anyway, how long have we been going?
I don't know. Like 30 minutes probably.
Oh crap! I already did the ad read. Sorry, I can't redo that.
No. I
more
swear
like
to God, he's not allowed.
Can I do the same thing twice in a row?
No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed.
I will actually physically punch you.
What is your guys' problem with the ad read?
I will physically fight you. Music. We haven't talked about music yet, or in a while. What kind of music are you guys like listening to right now?
I just listen to Spotify.
I'm listening to Wings. I'm listening to Weezer because I'm a virgin. I've been listening to I don't know, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force soundtrack.
Okay, I found, so Ethan knows about this. The rest of you, I don't know if you do. I found the world's happiest song about the Cold War.
Oh my god.
What?
Anyone heard the song 99 Red Balloons or the German 99 Luftballons?
Yes, I've heard.
Yeah.
I think I've heard. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
If you've heard the German version, look up the English version. It is awesome. It is one of my favorite songs right now.
Matt is in love with this song.
It is so good.
Like, he loves it so much.
It's just so happy and cheery, and like you don't realize what it's like. And my dad was a kid when it first came out, and my dad is 65.
That
so
say that old.
Yeah, it's an old ass song, but it's great. Love it.
I listened to that in like A push.
What?
AP US history.
Oh, you listened to that song, probably the German version.
I feel like, well, my A push teacher, I loved him. Don't get me wrong, but he gave us the dumbest assignments. Like, we had to memorize a poem, and then he gave us a test on it, and it was like a fill in the blank test. So you had to remember what words were where, and like, he only taught about wars, not like actual shit was on the AP test or anything like that.
My that's nothing compared to what my science teacher used to make us do. He instead of actually teaching, he would make us trace pictures from the books that we were supposed to be learning from.
Well, legends.
Absolutely.
What?
So good. All we did in his class was watch movies and draw pictures.
Hell yeah.
It was so good. Like it was awesome. Now he didn't do that. He didn't always do that. That was just kind of a later when he was starting to retire type of thing. When he didn't care, he was tenured. He wasn't going to get fired for teaching.
History teacher was like that. He gave 0 fucks.
Yeah, absolute no fucks. It was awesome.
That's great.
Easiest class.
My history teacher was like there when the school first started.
Oh,
like, he's been teaching since he was like 20, and he like was 75 when he retired, I think. Like, he retired once and then came back and then retired again.
My Spanish teacher was fun though too, because all we did was play bingo and eat candy.
That's great.
Bingo.
I learned like 2 things in Spanish in that class.
God.
Forgot them completely.
I can't relate in my language class because I took American Sign Language, and I took it all 4 years, and my teacher would have killed me if I slacked at all.
I took a year, not even a year, like a semester in French.
Dude, I took a year of French, and it was awesome.
I didn't take any, the only language class I ever took was Spanish because it was required.
Yeah, that's why I took French. I don't really like it.
American Sign Language, yeah.
I mean, most of the subjects that we have are mandatory anyway. Like, for high school, it was maths, English, RE, which is religious education, I think. And then
interesting.
There was French. We had to take French and drama.
Well, I hope you had to take fucking French and
like, honestly, I hated math.
Okay.
I hated.
I think everyone does.
Math.
No, literally, like every year they tried to make me pass maths, and I'm crap at maths. Like, I can do simple like times. I can do simple like add, subtraction, divides. I can do like money stuff, but I cannot for the life of me do whatever that triangle stuff is.
Trigonometry.
Do whatever that triangle stuff is.
No one can do trigonometry.
Or the X and Y stuff.
10% of people in the world can do trigonometry.
Okay, it's not that bad.
That's
I mean,
fine.
Don't give me a trig problem now, though, because I don't remember any of it. But
I mean, throughout high school, I never passed maths ever.
But yeah, no, my 7th grade math teacher, I actually fell asleep in the first day of school, of 7th grade in her class. It was really funny. Beside the point. She was horrendous because the rest of the math teachers in my school are excellent, especially one guy who was he was a physics teacher, but he was the best math teacher in fucking school by far. Like, it wasn't close, but he never taught any math classes because, you know, he had physics and they had like 3 math teachers at the time. And my 7th grade math teacher was awful because she would spend the entire period explaining it and give us maybe 5 minutes to do the homework, and nobody understood what the hell she was talking about.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that kind of
see,
sucks.
like,
It was awful.
teachers like that, I understand, but I was always in advanced courses because I was in advanced math since middle school. So, like, my freshman year, I was taking Algebra 2. And then my sophomore year, I did pre-calculus. I had a teacher, and this was in college that I had this teacher. It was an accelerated, like, 4 or 6 week course for an entire, like, semester of math. Mm-hmm. And he would spend so long on these projects for people or give people extra time for stuff, or he set a date for a test and then push it back. Like, I hate when people take accelerated courses or anything like that, and then they don't put the work toward it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, like, we had a test one day, and that test was set for 2 weeks on, like, a whole section of stuff. And I'm like, give me the test now. And I just will only come to class for half the time next week. Because it's ridiculous that you're pushing it back because no one else did what they were supposed to. Like, if you know you're not good at math, don't take an accelerated course, I think is what I'm trying to say. Just because it's annoying.
I just...
Like, if you know you're going to need more time, like, 100% take a 16-week course. Don't take a 4-week course.
I wouldn't take math in general. I hate math so much. I'm not bad
at math. I don't know why.
I'm not bad at math necessarily. I just hate it. Like, I can do basic, you know, fucking equations and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I know things.
I know things.
But, like, I just hate having to sit there and think for fucking 2 minutes about something that I'm never going to need to think about again. Like, literally my algebra teacher, the same teacher that I had in 7th grade, like, I had her again in, like, 9th grade or something. And we were learning how to do proofs.
Yeah.
You're never, ever going to need these, and I don't want to teach you, but the school is making me, so I'm going to teach you how to do these. And it was the worst.
Yeah. I haven't touched chemistry.
The teacher doesn't even want to teach it, but they're forced to.
Literally,
that's when it's, like, not fun. Like, I had a stats teacher during high school, and he's like, you guys are honors, you guys aren't AP, so we're going to learn a bunch of random shit that may be helpful to you in the future.
If you decide to go into that course kind of thing, or in college or whatever.
So the teacher I was talking about earlier that was the best math teacher in the school, but taught physics because, you know, he just liked physics and science more. So anyway, everyone went to him for math questions. Like, you didn't, and he would be like, yeah, this is stupid, here's the answer, type of thing. Like, why are they, he didn't get why they were teaching these insane equations outside of calculus and trigonometry that no one's not except for fucking, like, geniuses. Well, so it was especially great if you had a class with him, because you would just be you would go into his class, be like, yo, I had a question today in math, can you help me with it? And he's like, hell yeah, I'll help you with it. And fucking, I had stats with him one year. It was so good.
That's awesome.
He helped me figure out the gas mileage, or how much gas it would take, and the price to go from Minnesota all the way to Oregon. It was awesome.
Notice that people who do physics and are good at physics can also be good at math, but not everyone who is good at math can do physics.
Yeah.
Because I tried to take physics my senior year, I think, because I needed another science credit, and I physically could not grasp the concept of physics. Like I left that class within the first 4 weeks.
Mogg, this is fucking amazing.
That's your
That's why I've been so quiet. I've been trying to find a good picture to put my face on a muffin.
That's your new emote.
You've been trying to find the perfect image of a muffin.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the first. This is a good memory of high school. My schools did not like me, and for the simple reason that I have dyspraxia, I have dyspraxia, which means my learning ability is a lot slower than most people's. Like, and my coordination is as well.
I think most people here.
Like,
all right.
So like during school, it was like the worst. It was horrible. Because once they didn't believe my mum at all. Like she told me.
Yeah, they didn't understand how you.
And I got bullied most days.
I mean,
everyone goes through bullying, but it did help. But there was one. This is one memory that I remember, and it was awesome because it was one of the last days of high school. In year 8, I think, and we had a teacher called Miss Pink.
Awesome.
She was A. She was awesome.
Was she
okay?
Like she was actually Pink, like the singer.
I mean, she used to wear.
That'd be pink. Fucking awesome.
I mean, she did wear pink t-shirts. I do remember that. But I remember the last day of year 8, which is like the second year in high school in the UK. She set up a whole computer room of a LAN game of Far Cry.
Oh, that is awesome.
And and I remember being super excited because I played it as a kid, so I knew my way around. And it was awesome. Like I beat everyone's asses. I can tell you.
You're just like you motherfuckers are going down.
Bring it on, bitches.
It was so cool. And I remember there was one bit where I had two people in front of me, and it's on this map. I forgot what the map's called, but it's Monkey Island, I think. And I remember watching this, and I thought it was so funny. And I walked out, and one of my other friends ran into the road, and someone was in a Jeep and ran him over as soon as he went out. And I was like, that's the greatest moment of my life. I remember, like, I can still see it in my head, just watching the guy, like, run out. And this Jeep just comes flying. He flew across the map. It was so funny.
That's awesome.
But I do remember that one moment being like, I guess it wasn't all bad.
I mean, that you described that, like you were saying, like you kick everybody's ass. That was so my freshman year. I'm not a very big human being, and it wasn't my freshman year. I was like 5'2", 120 pounds in my freshman year, maybe a little smaller, and they didn't have a spot for me on a varsity or even really JV, because it was all like the non-varsity older or upperclassmen, like the non-varsity juniors and sophomores. So they stuck me down with the 8th graders, and I just remember thinking, "Ooh boy, this is gonna be fun."
It's like if you're like in school right now, it's like, all right. They're just like, all right, we're gonna play some Borderlands. You'd be like, oh, you fuckers are dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I mean, this guy plays Borderlands more than I've seen like anybody else play it like in my life.
Yeah. Awkward silence is awkward again.
Love it. Oh, by the way, really quick. So I muted my mic, and then 2 seconds after, my mom came in. She brought me a whole ass pizza.
Ooh.
I'm not even joking, because I muted my mic, and she gave it to me with plates and napkins. And she says, "Here, I'm going over your grandmother's house. I'm sleeping over. Have a good night." She gave me a whole ass pizza.
Nice.
I'm like, what the?
In your lunch, dude.
I'm like,
what kind of pizza? Second, is it delivery or DiGiorno?
it's neither. It's from the
Thomas.
place up the street. That's really good. It's like a local place.
Nice.
Local places tend to be pretty good.
Yeah,
This is true.
Takeout.
I was just like, holy
That's
shit!
kind of what I meant.
It's like it's like an extra large pizza too.
I have a full ass quesarito sitting in on my little TV table. No, it's in my fridge. Scratch that. Is it?
Oh damn!
It's in my fridge.
Honestly, I have some leftover Chinese food from last night, and I can't wait to go fucking eat it after this.
I'm excited.
But well, no, I had the extra sushi that I had last night. I had that for lunch today. My boss came in and looked at me like I was insane for eating just sushi with spicy mayo.
Dude,
That's
In the middle of, I
common.
honestly also choked on spicy mayo in the middle of the day, so that was great.
There's special sushi that uses a spicy mayo, and it's just like it's just common.
that was a great.
I know.
I think
Listen,
that's
it's
weird.
been
They
a
should
day.
try the dragon sushi, which is
Special
just
sushi
eel.
that uses spicy mayo.
Which is just what?
Oh, now I want
Eel.
sushi,
Yeah.
damn it.
Oh, we had that last night.
It's so good. Barbecue eel. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh, by the way, so now
I
I really
want-
want to end the
I would
podcast.
some calamari.
Why you
Now
gonna
we're
end the
done.
podcast so you can go eat food?
Now I have to end the episode because the smell of the pizza is just like torturing me.
Well,
Your
I
mouth
mean,
is
Damn it.
just
we're all hungry
watering.
now, so it might
We've
be.
been going like 40 minutes, so we're good.
I'm not about to eat pizza on the podcast either.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Because even though I'm a fat ass,
You won't.
I'm not gonna be a fat ass on the.
You won't,
on the
bitch.
podcast.
Oh wow, my calendar is still on March. I never fucking changed that. I'm not joking.
My
Like I'm
calendar still on
looking at the fucking quote for March in my Harry Potter calendar, not the one for May.
Awesome.
Wow,
All
guys.
right.
Good.
Well, all right. We're gonna end the podcast here. I'm gonna go eat some fucking pizza. Jesus. And
Have a good day.
yeah, this is CyberTwits' Bad Ping. Buy our socks. Yeah,
Really
Bye.
bad ping.
You ever kill a man?
Bye.
with a rock?
really bad ping.
Ow.